Today, we expect an update from MARTA on a host of projects. MARTA will go before the Fulton Board of Commissioners for their quarterly report. It comes at a time when a lot of eyes are on our transit system since Atlanta will host the World Cup and some matches for the World Cup next summer. Right now, MARTA still does not have a permanent CEO. And next week, Atlanta News First is hosting the Future of Transit in an Atlanta town hall. It is Tuesday, October 7th at the Central Library in downtown Atlanta. Scan the QR code on your screen for your free ticket. We'll explore what can be done right now to improve public transportation throughout Atlanta neighborhoods, plus what options are outside the perimeter, too.